Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, it's me again, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, sir, home of the first state capital back in whenever it was. Anyway, hey, this here is going to be blog number 326. That's right, 326. I was hanging in there, getting up there, just trying to keep it along. Just trying to keep it real. Hopefully y'all are still paying attention to me. I'm glad you are, the ones that are. I appreciate the forwards and everything. I don't understand why I'm not getting picked up there on the old YouTube, because I'm here daily, and there's a lot of times when people like to have something daily that they can catch every day. You know, it's like soap opera. Somebody wants to see a soap opera, they tune in every day just to catch that soap opera, if you know what I mean. Had a dream, real weird dream last night. It was about my friend of mine who's got a bum leg. Well, she was walking across these rocks. Well, you know them round pebble, they're like concretes with pebbles all over them, and they're a round disc. It's like a stepping stones. Well, anyway, there was several of them, and she was walking across them, and she got to this last one, and she got standing on it sideways with the one leg. And it's been raining a whole lot here. We're in a big flood zone. And anyway, she stepped on that one, and it leaned sideways, and she just sunk right down into the mud. And I was like yelling for help, and I was calling people on the phone, but it was too late. She done sunk right down into the mud and was sucked up in the quicksand. Kind of was the pits, you know, because, well, I like her. Anyway, it was just something weird happened. It was a goofy dream, but hey, you know, you never can tell about these dreams because, well, it's got nothing to do with where she's at. She is in the floodplain right now, and she's got a boat hooked up to the house just in case she needs to flee out of there. I don't know if she might have done fleed for all I know. Anywho, I was at that. Well, I was gonna say that I was gonna go out later on today, but I tell you what, it's cold outside, and I may or may not go. Probably won't go. We were contemplating going to the movies, and well, I just decided against it. Tell you what, the other day I done hit this microphone button and done muted my microphone, and I'm hoping I'm not doing that again today because, well, keep hitting it with my elbow, and if I hit it with my elbow too many times, it will be muted again, and I don't want to mute it, that's for sure. There, I just move it over. Okay, now I can get along without doing it. Don't know why that shoulder is up so high and this shoulder is down so low. Anyway. Well, that's okay. We'll get away without it. Somebody asked me, whoever told me that I could sing. Well, I told myself I could. Anyway, it's all cloudy out there. It's not raining, though. That's a good thing. I got a crack in my ceiling that was dripping water the other day when it was raining. And, of course, I didn't get pictures of it, so I don't have water droplets. I had a bucket under there, but it done evaporated all the water that got into it, so a lot of good that's going to show. And then in my other room, my plaster, well, it was taped, but all the plaster that was on that tape, it just done dropped off in the floor. So that one's been an ongoing leak for, well, about a year after I moved into the place. And the first time that it leaked, it was an air conditioning unit, so had a clog in its drain, so it ended up pouring water down that crack, and that crack kind of flooded my ceiling. But now it was rain this time. It had to be rain. So, because we'd been getting so much rain. And I don't know, it might be the flashing over my vent pipe for my hot water heater. Who knows exactly what it is. But whatever it is, I got a leak somewhere, and, well, it had my ceiling leaking. And that ain't good. I don't know about this hair. Sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Peter Paul, I'm enjoying got nuts and bounds don't. Wow. That's a Victoria's Secret model right over there on the television. One of these days I'm going to date me one of them. A Victoria's Secret model. You think? Well, sure enough. Anyway, I'm going to start looking younger here in a couple of days, so that'll be a good thing. Can't wait. Can't hardly wait to look younger. Because, well, with this full beard and my hair the colors that it is, and, well, I'm looking old. Not really. I don't really look my age, of course. Then again, maybe I do. But I don't think so. Because, well, once I get my hair cut and colored, hey, look, the sun's trying to shine. The sun's shining outside my house. Doggone. I tell you what, that's been 5 days since the sun has shined. And I can't believe it. My friends, the sun's shining. Outdoors. Boy, boy, boy. Might be, well, I know it's not going to be warm enough, but at least the sun's shining. That's a good thing. 'Cause I got sunshine on a sunny day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, oh, what it takes to make me feel this way is my girl, talking about my girl. Ooh, ooh. But I don't have a girl. That's my problem. Anyway, my friends from North Carolina, they're going to be coming into Illinois here next week, and they will be here this week sometime. Well, this next week sometime. So that'll be a good thing. Can't hardly wait. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. No, can't hardly wait. I'm going to love it. I'm going to eat it up. Yes, sir, I sure am. I'm going to eat it up. Because, well, I haven't seen them in a long time. Well, I mean, I see them via not really Skype, but Facebook, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a Skype, only it's on Facebook. So, well, you know, whenever you're doing instant messaging back and forth, well, there is a whatchamacallit on there, a picture of a camera. Well, if you hit that picture of a camera, then you can talk to them directly, and it's pretty much like a Skype. Only it's you have to use Google Chrome, and it's basically a Google camera through Facebook. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, hey, I don't know. What look do you think I ought to go with? If you go to Shenandoah Briscoe on Facebook, well, then in that case, you will be able to look up my old pictures and see what I did look like. And if you would give me some feedback as to what I should look like, I'd appreciate it. Because I've got several different pictures of back in the good old days when I was younger. And I can still pull off them looks, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll give that a shot. I'll ask for feedback, you know? Feedback. Anyway, I do want to sing a song, but let me see if I can't pull one up here that reminds me of... maybe I won't. Maybe I'm just waiting for my fishing equipment. Boy, I can't wait until that gets here. Although it is cold, and well, I don't want it to be too cold and not have any fishing equipment, or having the fishing equipment and trying to go out and go fishing when it's really cold like that. Of course, you know you can always go ice fishing. You heard the story about the two ice fishermen sitting back to back. Each one of them had a hole. Their holes were about 3 feet apart. And the one fisherman, he's sitting there back to back. He ain't catching nothing. And the other one's just pulling fish right and left. I mean, he just keeps pulling them out of there. And the one that wasn't catching nothing, he bumped his buddy and says, "Hey, how you catching all them fish?" Well, the one that was catching all the fish, he says, and the first one says, "What?" And he says, and the first one says, "What are you trying to say?" And so the guy goes, "You got to keep your bait warm." Whole handful of worms. Ick. But hey, if it works, it works. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be fun. Getting my fishing equipment. Of course, I don't have my fishing buddy with me. He's in the Army. But that's all right. That's all right. One of these days he'll come home and we'll go fishing again. And, well, that'll be fun. That'll be the day when he gets back home. I said that'll be the day when fishing is on. That'll be the day, hey, we catch 'em all. Aight, well, alrighty then. Yes, sir, I got to provide my own pole with this new fishing apparatus, which would be a good thing because, well, I've got several poles. Actually, they're his, but that's all right. He'll loan me one. Actually, I do have a couple of my own rhino poles. Well, one was his, one was mine, and, well, snap goes the rhino. Because it was supposed to be a, snap-proof pole. And, well, he gave it a bend. He says, "Look, Mom, these are unbreakable." Bent it, and it snapped. And, well, so much for unbreakable. It was breakable, and it did. Anyway, hootenanny way. Boy. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for the sun to start shining again and our temperatures come back up again. Global warming, where are you? We're getting all that rain, and that rain's going away. Boy, it's going to be so fun and so exciting. Yes, sir. Hey, you know what? Looks like my time is about up, so goodbye, my friends. Well, It's goodbye, my friends. I hate to go. Goodbye, my friends. I hate to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. You know, this is Shenandoah Briscoe saying, hello and how are you? You know, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' name. And come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too.